Thank you. To ask the Scottish Government what action SEPA has taken to seek regulatory compliance for the sites affected by the cessation of medical waste services by Healthcare Environmental Services Limited.
Cabinet Secretary Rosanna Cunningham and Cabinet Secretaries.
SEPA has been closely monitoring and inspecting the HES sites in Dundee and Shotts, including weekly inspections since December, to ensure they comply with relevant environmental legislation. Enforcement notices were issued to HES in September and December 2018. However, further scrutiny has established that the company has not fully met the requirements of the notices. Subsequently, SEPA has commenced an investigation to establish if criminal offences have been committed. SEPA has also robustly reviewed the contingency arrangements in place at affected NHS sites to ensure all regulatory requirements are met, and will continue to monitor all the affected sites to ensure the environment and local communities remain safeguarded.
Monica Lennon.
I thank the Minister for that reply. SEPA has indeed served 4 enforcement notices against HES, and we know the company continues not to comply with legal requirements and that criminal proceedings may well be necessary. But alongside the stockpiled waste, unanswered questions are mounting up. Can the Minister advise how many tonnes of waste has been stockpiled, the types of material, how long it's been piling up, and what is the estimated cost of achieving compliance? What is that likely to be? And in circumstances where HES will not or cannot return to compliance, will the Scottish Government recognise that NHS Scotland retains a legal duty of care for its healthcare waste and agree to fund the clean-up of stockpiled waste left behind by HES?
There's a number of questions there.
There are a number of questions there, and some of them are not entirely within my portfolio remit, and I'm sure the member realises that. And I will try to deal with as much as I can. The best available evidence suggests a backlog of somewhere between 250 and 300 tonnes of clinical waste on Scottish sites, and around 10 tonnes of anatomical waste, mainly at Hassig-Rigg. Specialist providers advise that a specialist team will be needed to pack and load that anatomical waste, and the loading may take something like 2 days. A current estimate of the total clearance and disposal costs is around £250,000, but I'm conscious that these are estimates, these are not fixed figures, and the issue around cost, I mean, there is a contingency arrangement cost as well as a clearance and disposal cost, which somewhat complicates the answer to that question. And contingency by its very nature does tend to cost more. SEPA continues to do robust regulation and monitoring, and it does have potential future action that it can take. I've indicated that there is already an investigation going on as to whether or not there are criminal activities that have taken place, and I think we have to allow